Well, it's been a rough 9 months for tenants forced out of their units at 650 Parliament, where 1,500 residents have been in limbo since a fire at their high-rise in August. This week, they're headed to court over a dispute involving the property left inside their apartments. At a meeting tonight ahead of that hearing this week, tenants say they're not hopeful they'll get the resolution they want, and they're fuming over the latest action taken by their property manager.
The first time we were allowed in, we took necessities only. The second time was for winter clothing. That was not the time to take family heirlooms, paintings, treasured toys.
Lauren Davidson says she and her family have been without their personal belongings since being kicked out of their two-bedroom apartment at 650 Parliament last year. She, her husband, and her 2 girls have been staying in a 1-bedroom since a fire shut down their St. Jamestown high-rise back in August.
We're talking about 500 square feet.
For 4 people, 2 parents and a kid.
That's correct.
Or 2 kids, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's been very emotional. It's been very stressful.
1,500 residents have been in limbo since last summer, many shuffling between hotels and other short-term accommodations, experiencing delay after delay, unsure when they'd be able to return home. Now, tenants have learned that the property manager, Wellesley Parliament Square, has been boxing up their belongings since February without giving them any notice or asking for their consent.
If we had known that it was going to happen, we would have made different plans.
It is unsettling, and you don't know, like I said, what's missing, what's there, what's not there, what's been broken.
So rightfully, the tenants are upset and now very suspicious about the whole thing because they weren't consulted, they didn't give permission. And they were just told about it a couple of weeks ago, and it's been going on for several months.
Wellesley Parliament Square claims the packing was done professionally, and now they're headed to court where a judge will rule on whether the landlord can move those boxes into a makeshift storage unit in the building's garage.
They tell us that if they proceed in this way, they can get everybody back in a lot sooner than if the contents are left in the units. So they're asking the judge to sanction this proposal.
Lawyers for the tenants say the move could speed up work 3 to 4 months, allowing electrical repairs, patching, and painting to be completed without items in the way. The property manager says using an external storage facility isn't feasible because of the sheer number of boxes coming from 600 units, and that the garage would be monitored by additional security. But a judge will only rule on the matter of moving tenant boxes and won't deal with the privacy issues related to packing tenant items without their consent, or address what will happen if items are found to be missing or damaged in the process.
I actually did get my contents, and there was things that were smashed and broken that were just thrown in a box with no bubble wrap or tissue or anything.
The tenant's lawyer says that will have to be addressed through a class action lawsuit that's set to be certified later this week.
The class action is designed to get them fair compensation for all of their losses, both financial and the inconvenience of having to be displaced from your home for such a long time.
Now, we did reach out to Wellesley Parliament Square for comment this evening. They didn't answer our questions about why they chose to pack tenant items without consent or what recourse would be available if any items were found to be missing or damaged. They did say, though, that they have acted out of an abundance of caution and in what they believed was the best interest of residents, adding that since the matter is before the courts, any further comment would be provided once the process is concluded.